Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles the Bands. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, Bronny James done shocked all of us. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So as you guys know, everybody's been talking about Bronny James. Certainly we have, right? But in general, a lot of people have had their comments on him. And generally, it's been, I don't want to say negative, but real. Right, Bronny is a player that has a lot of hype surrounding him, not because of where he was picked in the draft, but because of who his father is in the NBA. Right, you're LeBron James's first son, so there's going to be a lot of attention that comes with that. And throughout summer league, he wasn't that great, and for most of preseason, he didn't really play well. I think the game high that he had in the 4 games of preseason was 4 points. Prior to that game, he was averaging less than a point a game. But then something interesting happened last night. Apparently, the Lakers played another preseason game I didn't watch. I wasn't even paying attention, and it came on pretty late where I was. So I woke up this morning like I always do. Once I check my phone, I jump on Instagram, and I start getting all of these highlights, or stories rather, of what happened in the NBA the night before. And I just started seeing Bronny everywhere. And I look at his stat line, and I'm like, Bronny James scored 17 points in this game. I'm like, wait, what? Are we talking about the same Bronny James? But apparently, what happened was, Bronny ended up having his best game, arguably as a pro, because Summer League is one thing, but the game that he had yesterday is by far the best game that he's had in the entirety of his time in the NBA, and it was a very good game for him, and he had a very, very good stat line that we want to go over here. But before we even get into what Bronny's numbers were yesterday, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on sports and players you love. Pick more or less on 2 or more players in any sport to win up to 100 times your entry fee. For example, here's a possible winning player projection lineup: Tyreek Hill for more than 90 receiving yards and Dak Prescott for more than 263 passing yards, Josh Allen for less than 240 passing yards, and CB Lamb for more than 96 receiving yards. And if you're like me and you want to play safe, you will love the new features PrizePicks invented: Flex Plays. Flex Pays are the safest way to play PrizePicks. You can still make a profit or win some money back even if a couple of your picks don't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. All right, so let's look at the box score from yesterday. Now, Bronny in this game played 35 minutes in the game. In those 35 minutes, he was very, very aggressive, to his credit, because he started the game, and it was the last preseason game, obviously. And in that game, he attempted 17 shots, of which he made 41% of his shots, which is a very good number for him, shooting 41% from the field. He finally hit a three-point, I think is his first three-point shot he's made in the preseason in the 5 games. And he attempted 5 shots, and he made 1 3. Now, here's what's interesting about that before I continue on. Bronny said something when they asked him about his performances thus far in the preseason, and he said, "It's all about building my confidence." Well, what this shows me by him being aggressive, it shows that he is showing some confidence, because a player that loses their confidence doesn't take shots. So for the simple fact that he had the courage to basically lead the team in shot attempts with 17 shot attempts in that game shows you that he went out there believing in his jump shot. And for him to finally hit his 3, I'm sure that was a pretty big moment for him. He also shot 100% from the free throw line. He got 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals in the game, 1 block, 2 turnovers. Now, it's important to say that his plus minus was minus 37, but everybody on the Lakers had a negative plus minus. Why? Because they ended up losing that game by damn near 60 points. Okay, they lost 132 to 74 points. 132 to 74 points. Now, if I look at the Lakers, they did not play any of their starters. Just looking at who they played: Bronny, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes. who's the other rookie. He played, no, I don't think he's a rookie, but there was another rookie, Quincy Oliver. Yes, he played 39 minutes, 4 more minutes than Bronny, and he shot the best, right? He played the best, arguably, for the Lakers. He finished that game shooting 50% from the field, 55.6% from the three-point line, 100% from the free throw line, while getting you 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He did have 7 turnovers, which is horrendous, right? He had 7 turnovers, which is crazy. That's the reason why he had a plus minus of -40. But really, there were no starters that played for the Lakers. I think if you look on the other side of the Golden State Warriors, they had, I think, at least 3 starters that played. For sure, Jonathan Kuminga, he's a starter. He played 18 minutes. Draymond Green played 15 minutes. Andrew Wiggins, I'm not sure. I don't follow the Warriors that much, so I don't know if he starts on that team. But he played 21 minutes in that game. So the Lakers didn't play any of their starters whatsoever. But anyway, let's talk about Bronny for a second here. Look, this was a fantastic way to close out the preseason. I'm happy for him that he had a good outing. I am. I'm not here like mad that he did. No, I'm not. Nah. I'm happy that he did well, and I'm glad that the attention that he's getting after this performance is based off of the results that he produced on the basketball court. It's not about hype or anything stupid like that or anything like that. He went out there. He had a good game for himself. He showed he's building his confidence. He didn't give up on himself, because had he given up on himself, he would have simply stopped shooting the ball, right? And I saw the highlights. He was having layups. He was making alley-oops. He seemed to be really engaged in the game. So that was very good for him. And I'm sure that the Lakers coaching staff did that really to instill some confidence in him. And also because he needed some more playing minutes. Like a lot of those younger guys, they need minutes to really hone their games. Now, there's another thing that I want to point out quickly, going back to the box score. If you look at their other rookie, their undrafted rookie, Quincy Olivari, he scored 22 points in that game. All right. He shot the ball well from the field, both from the field and from the three-point line, respectively. So the question then becomes, will the Lakers keep him? And based on my understanding, I don't think he's going to make the roster. And it's a damn shame, because he's another feel-good story for the Lakers. Really, the players that have shown promise for this team are Dalton Connect, who Snoop Dogg just gave the new moniker of Westside Connect. You have Quincy Olivari, who surprised a lot of people. And, of course, you have Bronny James. So those are their really young prospects. Bronny already has a guaranteed contract, so he's already with the Lakers organization. But it would be pretty nice if the Lakers found a way to keep Quincy Olivari. Now, I don't know all of the mechanisms that would need that work around keeping a player like this. I don't really know how that works. But it would be really good for them to keep him, because he seems like someone a lot of people are impressed with, and he seems to be showing a lot of a promise. Now, it's also important to mention that he's a little bit older than Bronny, so he's had a little bit more time to develop his game. But nevertheless, he's showing you that he can contribute to the team. So to me, overall, I think it was a great feel-good story for Bronny James. I'm happy for him that he had a good outing. He was able to end the preseason well. Now we have to wait and see what the Lakers have in store for him moving on into the regular season. We do know that he's going to play a game. I don't know if he's going to play on starting night or the day after, but he certainly will play in one of the regular season games with his father for them to have that moment. And then we have to wait and see what their plans are, if he's going to go to the G League or going to be with the team. We have to wait and see. But overall, it was a very good performance from Bronny James, and I'm happy for him. And shout out to him. He did very well for himself, especially with his father, Lebron, watching from the sideline. I'm sure he was very, very proud and happy for his son. So, look, these are my thoughts. The question to the audience is, what do you think about Bronny's last performance in the preseason? And do you think this is something that he's going to continue to build on? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.